Hello, everybody. Today we're going to talk about the new energy tax credits that came about in 2023. So we'll be doing them on these new tax returns, and they exist for the next 9 years. So we can get up to $3,200 a year now in energy tax credits, which includes $600 credits for windows per year for the next 9 years. Up until 2023, our lifetime limits were $500, and that was for doors, windows, insulation. $500 for your lifetime, and that was all we got. But now we can get new per year limits, and those new per year limits are these. We can get up to $250 for exterior doors, a limit of 2 doors per year. We can get up to $600 for windows per year, and we could get $150 for energy audits, and we still can also get credits for insulation. The doors and the windows are 30% of the cost with the maximums stated above. Plus, we still can get up to $2,000 in credits for such things as air conditioners, non-electric water heaters, plus we can still get our solar credits on top of all of that. It's important to note here that all the credits are non-refundable credits except for the solar credits. So in other words, if you don't have a tax liability big enough to absorb the credit, you will not get the whole credit. For example, let's say you put in new windows and so you're entitled to a $600 credit, but you only had a $400 tax liability. They are not going to give you the other $200 in cash. They'll just wipe out the $400 tax liability and the rest is lost. You will not get it. Solar credits, that is not true. With solar credits, you can carry credits forward from year to year. So this also brings up proper planning then. Since this is a 9-year program, especially when it comes to the windows, we can spread out the cost and replacements out over several years to receive the biggest benefits. If you can, buy just a couple of windows per year. So long as the installed cost adds up to $1,800 per year, you will get the full $600 per year benefit. Let's move on. In just a sec, we'll move on to how to get those credits. But just for example, let's say you're going to buy $8,000 worth of windows. You're going to get maybe 6 windows, 5 or 6 windows. Well, you could spread that out over a couple of years and just get 1 or 2 windows per year and get $600 every year. If you do the whole $8,000 worth of windows in 1 year, you're only going to get a $600 credit. But if you spread that out over 4 years, you would get $600 each year, meaning you'd get $2,400 to help pay for those windows instead of just $600. The way you will get the credit is by going here to form 5695, and they have the new form out already. As you can see, this says 2023 here. What's kind of weird is they don't actually have the instructions for 5695 2023 out yet. When you go grab the instructions, it's still the 2022 one. So be a little bit careful there. They should be out here shortly. Anyway, as you come down about the middle of page 2 is where this starts to kick in. So line 18 is your insulation materials credit. 19 is your exterior doors credit. 20 is your skylights, windows. And you can see all these have that 30% limitation on them or the dollar limitations on them. Further down is where they have the credits for like the water heaters and solar and all those other things. So as you can see from publication 5797 here, this is just, and I blew this up so it's easier for you guys to see. It talks about who can claim the credits, and then again, once what qualifies for a credit and how much the credits are. And then it still talks about your solar, wind, geothermal, and all of those. As you can see, after 2032, the amount of credit for solar is going to go down. Well, the other thing to notice here, once you dig far enough into the IRS website, you can come to this page here, and it also talks about all the home energy credits and what's available. A lot of it is who qualifies, and who qualifies is it has to be a house that you live in. Rentals, that's not going to count for you. It does have to be a house that you live in. it does talk about for the first time ever, and it still mentions it here too. They say primary residence, but yet, as you saw on that other form, there's actually a line for more than one address. So I don't know how they're going to work that out. If you know, snowbirds, if they have two primary residences and you could put it on both of them or not. So that part's not exactly clear at the moment. The other thing is people who have business use of home. So lots of people have home offices. So long as your business use of home is less than 20% of the home, you're going to be okay. All the credits apply just like we talked about. But if your business use of home is more than 20%, then it's going to go to a ratio type configuration of how much of the credit you actually get. So that's it. That's how they've changed the energy credits. It's much, much, much to our benefit. Once again, that's the new energy tax credits up to $3,200 per year, which includes that $600 in credits for windows. If you found this information to be useful to you, please hit the like button, because then that tells YouTube that people are finding this to be interesting and they will push it out to more people. And our job is, and always has been, to help people keep their own money in their own pockets. I'm Ron Verostek with Verostek Tax and Financial. Like I said, if you like it, please hit that like button. If you don't want to miss any of our future videos, also hit the subscribe button. The next video that will be coming out will be one about how to easily purchase 30-day CDs that are paying over 5% interest. And the one after that will be about the new electric vehicle tax credits, which that has changed drastically for this year also. So until then, thank you for watching. We appreciate you, and have yourselves a great year.